Hey, you all, what is up? What is up? What is up? Let me try to get a good angle so I don't have to hold this phone. What is up with everybody? Let me give it a few more minutes for people to start coming in here. Who was that that came in and left right out? Who was that that came in and left right out? Don't be coming up in here and then leaving out. If you're going to come in here, you stay for a good little minute. Don't be coming in here and leaving right out. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I'm trying to wait to see if anybody's gonna come in. Uh, hey Kiara, hey Kiara Boo. Y'all seen the title? Happy birthday to ya. So is the twins' birthday today? I could have swore it was supposed to be today, y'all. Or is it? Oh, okay, you see her here. Okay. Thank you, Kiara. Yeah, so I think the twins' birthdays today or either tomorrow. We just gonna say happy birthday early, shoot, because I can't keep up with it, y'all. But okay, good. Okay. So I'm not totally 100% out. But happy birthday to the twins. Hope they are having fun at their dad's house. I saw where they were spending time with their dad, and looks like they were having a lot of fun. They met their granny and everything, and everybody looks like they were having a really great time. I'm just hoping this is going to be a blissful reunion, as far as the mama with her son, and they can get things back on track. And that the twins are going to have a really good time. The twins look like they were doing, pretty good with their granny and everything. So that's a good sign. Kids, they're very loving. Let me just say the kids are very loving, and she looked like she was very happy to see the kids, and to meet the kids, excuse me, to meet the kids. So I was like, okay, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And I'm hoping that everything can work out and everybody gets along. Hope don't no haters come over and join everything. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the drama ends. You know what? That is a great thing, Kiara. Exactly. I hope that the drama does end where people can start reporting on positive stuff. Because a lot of times just people just react and act out because they don't know what else to do. So that's when drama comes along. So hopefully now that everybody's met everybody, and looks like mom was really happy, and looked like the moments were heartfelt. Let me say that. I can't even describe it any other way, but looks like the moment was very heartfelt, you all. And yes, I'm just hoping that everything is going to be blissful, beautiful, no more drama. Everybody's happy with each other, all the above. So let's see what it is. All of the above. So yeah, I'm just hoping everything is going to work out for the good. And this will be the first time that Royalty won't have the kids at her house celebrating with them. So that's gonna be really different. I noticed, like I said, that Royalty had already, celebrated their birthday with them. But yeah, this will be the first time that they won't be together. So, we'll see how that goes and everything. But the kids love their dad, and they're spending time with him for the birthday. What does he have in store, you all? I wonder what he has in store. That's another thing. Wonder what Sajero has in store for the twins' birthday. It's going to have a party at the house, or is it going to be somewhere else? But the whole point of me getting out here was to say happy birthday to the twins. And as I said, hopefully the drama and everything, like Carol was saying, hopefully the drama and everything will end. And I just thought it was a really touching moment because, with everything that's been said online about everybody, I was just like kind of nervous because I was like, I don't know how this was going to work out, but the kids were really receptive. So the energy had to have been good. And, the mama, his mama, she was excited, and, it looked genuine. You know what I'm saying? It looked genuine. So, I'm not going to say anything negative or anything because that's, like I said, it looked genuine and everything. Charlotte. Oh, okay. Hey, Charlotte, I'm glad that you two are right. She could have met them. Yeah. So I'm glad that, she's finally met them and everything. And I'm glad that he's not still holding that grudge, against everything that's going on, because again, it's not much time left, meaning for them to mend their relationship as mother and years ago, as mother and son, like I was saying in one of my videos before, one of my lives before, is that he's not going to be able to heal 100% until he forgives and let that hurt and anger and pain go. You're not going to be able to move on the way he wants to move on until he actually does forgive. So the fact that he's had his mom over there and everything, that shows that it looks like he's trying to work toward being forgiving and moving on, for the betterment of himself and, his mom and his kids. All of that makes a big difference. So that was a good thing to see. And hopefully now that they can, have a good co-parenting relationship where they can at least talk and maybe be able to spend the twins' birthday together. You see what I'm saying? Because I mean, because of the way it is now, that's how it has to be. But it shouldn't always have to be like that, where they can't spend the twins' birthday together. It really should be where they should be able to spend the time together, and what I'm saying, you all just have a cordial relationship. So hopefully next year they can be at that point. It is the goal. That is the goal. That would be a really great thing to happen. But yeah, all in all, when I seen the video, I said, okay, the kids look happy and excited. Our kids are when they don't know somebody at first, and then the kids warm up to you and everything. And she was talking soft and sweet to him, so kids like that too. He is trying to, because he didn't let her meet them, but he also had to stop the craziness. Exactly, he had to stop that with her as well. I'm not a big fan for I'm being neutral now as far as them mending their differences, meaning Royalty and him, Charlotte, because this is drug out long enough, and they have to well, let me say he, because she said she doesn't have a problem, but he has to be able to realize that it is over, and she's moved on, and that now it's about the kids. It's not about him and her, and going back and forth, and getting mad, and then he's saying she's doing stuff, and then she's saying he's doing stuff. It's about the kids now. So I definitely understand your point about not being a big fan of his, because a lot of people that were supporting him are not, supporters of him anymore. But at this point, we can only wish and hope, uh, and put out there for the best for them to be able to co-parent and everything, and for the sake of the kids, basically. So that's why I was saying that hopefully they'll be able to get along next year for their birthday and have a great time together for the sake of the kids. Because when you have kids that little, you have a long way to go as far as spending time. You're right about the kids, though. Yeah, when you have kids that young, oh my God, it's a long journey. It's gonna be a long journey, a long road. In that, they're gonna have a lot of more birthdays and stuff coming up, because Royalty doesn't believe in those pagan holidays and stuff. So it's a lot of more birthdays coming up that people celebrate. They celebrate for the twins, and they got to figure it out. So that's why I'm like looking at it from a different standpoint now. I done clobbered his head long enough. He knows it, because oh my goodness, he knows, because he done try to do some things. But I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I just want you to do better, become a better man, better black man, first and foremost, and become a better father, so so they don't have to repeat, your cycle that you passed down. That's the whole goal, is not to repeat that cycle. So, and it starts with him and his mom mending their relationship, and y'all see him shooting jokes and stuff. I said, oh, he is so shady. Always throwing some jokes and stuff. No, she's not used to doing those things. This is new for her. And he was shooting little cheap shots. I said, "Oh, he's so shady." Hey, energy of Pluto, but that wouldn't be him. If he wasn't shady at some point, then we would have thought somebody done took over him here. So that was him. So that's just how he is with his little shady remarks. Like talking about she ain't never done this before. But yeah, like I said, that wouldn't be him if he wasn't doing it. But yeah, so I'm excited to see what kind of video he's gonna put out about the twin, for the twins on their birthday, and watching them celebrate and everything, and just seeing how everything goes. So looking forward to that. And I just hope, like I said, there's no drama or anything that's going to be attached to this whole situation. Hopefully, don't nobody come over with any drama, because that his girlfriend that he's with now, she's used to kind of running things per se, and her mom and them just being there. So it's going, how you can't have too many women living up under one roof, y'all. So when you have more than one woman over in the house and everything, it can be some problems. And as I said, her and her mama being kind of running things for a minute. So now his mama's there. I don't know how people are going to feel. And in the past, there had been some statements made about her just being the girlfriend, when before she showed nothing but love to her. Now she's just a girlfriend. So I'm just wondering how that's going to play out. That's why I said I hope don't no drama come over into the household, because of those, harsh feelings, which I'm sure there are some. He said somewhere in the comment that is controlled drama. Okay, whatever that means. Okay, so he's gonna allow for a little bit of drama, but he's not gonna let it go so far, because he knows that's what people watch, and I mean, he can't help it. He's full of drama, y'all, for real. So he's gonna laugh for some drama and everything, but I guess assuming that he's only gonna let it go so far. Hopefully, I don't watch his videos, but I might watch so I can be in a loop while his mom is there. I haven't been watching many of them either. There's a couple of them that I kind of skip, so I don't really know everything. But with him, you can look at his stories and kind of catch up on what's going on with him. But yeah, exactly. So control drama, knowing him, like I said, he's gonna laugh for a little drama, or he might even create a little drama. Like I said, his last few videos he had put when he was talking about royalty, I said he's just doing that to just try to get attention. So that's basically what it is. He's just trying to get attention. Hey, Donna Miller. Hey, how are you? What you say, Energy of Pluto? I was referring to Bastion Roy. Oh, okay. Well, shit, I don't even know what you said now. Control drama, whatever it is. Someone to comment that is control drama. Okay, so basically he's basically starting stuff with, remember I said in the video before that I felt like he was doing it on purpose. So he's trying to get a little drama started, but not make it too bad. But he doesn't understand that people will make it bad when he bashes her. It's control. Okay, when he bashes, that's what I figured. Yeah, when he did that one video and he was talking or whatever, talking about she was yelling at him on the phone. I said he's faking. He's really faking. He's just making it out to be more than what it is. I saw that, and again, that was to get attention and to get people's focus back on him and everything that's been going on, because they wasn't nobody paying no attention to him at first. So I knew that's what it was. So he calls it control drama. Okay, whatever. But yeah, y'all. So what do y'all think? Y'all think it's gonna go good as far as the visit and everything? Do y'all think the drama's gonna end as far as other people making statements about the twins and just mean things? Because I think now that grandma has made a connection, and what I'm saying, if it really felt heartfelt, it really did. I was like, oh my God, I did was like, oh, that is sweet that they meeting her. And like I said, I understand her past, and I can't even get the word out, her past and the things that she's done and everything, and like she said, she's sorry. I'm not one, I can't judge her. What I'm saying? I can say what I want to, I can say the things that I've said about her and everything. And that was just because how she was moving. But I genuinely felt that, she wanted to meet the twins, although some of the things that she said was not nice and sweet. I understand that. But I genuinely felt like that was, heartfelt when she actually met the twins. And hopefully now, when people might get on there and try to say smart things about them, hopefully now she'll deter that type of behavior, because it should have been deterred before, but now that she's made the actual connection, hopefully she won't allow for it to stand for it. That's just me. What I'm saying? If I was the person who was going around talking about everything under the sun, and then when I make that connection, and then I'm like, okay, I ain't going for this no more. And then who was that? Was this Sweet Teacup? I think it was Sweet Teacup that was saying hopefully she doesn't go for the jerking of the arm and all. Yeah, it was Sweet Teacup, because I watched her last night. Hopefully she doesn't allow for the behaviors that was going on toward the twins when they were over there with the backwoods and everything. He still starts drama for views, and his mother seems to be just like him. Oh my God. She needs to apologize. I think that would be a really great thing to apologize, just to get back on a right footing, because again, I'm sure she plans to be in the grandkids' life a lot more for different occasions or whatever. And just for the sake of getting everything back on track, yeah, that would be a great thing to, call it truths, and be like, okay, I don't want to do this, and be like, I'm sorry for the things that I said, and can we just move on forward from here? I'm not giving her the benefit of the doubt. She's just plain wicked. I don't get nobody benefit of the doubt either, energy of Pluto. I'm just hoping that I'm hoping, I'm optimistic. Optimistic that things can change. So yeah, I'm hoping, we got to have a shining light, y'all. We got to have a shining light. What I'm saying, we don't want to feed into that type of energy. See what I'm saying? We don't want to 100% feed into it. So I just want to put that energy out there, that intention out there, that I believe that it's going to get better. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly believe that it will get better in time, but neither one of them have experience in trying to figure out how to phrase this. work things out, get back on good terms, for lack of a better way of saying it. They don't really have that experience. So, like I said, a lot of times people have to learn those things. Hey, Gigi, happy Friday to you. I'm starting to think there's some familiar bipolar running through, and it could be, there definitely could be. Especially with the upbringing, I don't know his true history of what went on in his childhood. Just some of the things that he mentioned here and there, but yeah, that whole separation between the parent and the mother, that alone can cause a lot of damage. Having your mom and then being ripped away from your mom, that can cause some serious damage. And not seeing her for years and years, and growing up and not understanding and seeing other people's family dynamics and how they're happy, and not understanding as a child what happened. So definitely that can have some issues. The manic episodes need to be controlled. And see, only he can do that. You can't, because can't nobody tell him nothing. Can't nobody tell him nothing. So he's the only one that'll be able to do that. Or maybe as he's growing to become a better person, he'll start listening, and if somebody sees that and suggests that, but people ain't gonna do that. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to him about that. And he has to understand and recognize that there's some issues or whatever beforehand. Just like his girlfriend said a long time ago when they broke up, that he's got some serious issues. She should have never said nothing, and now she all back up in his face. Keep it behind closed doors. If you don't want to put it out there and let everybody know, keep it behind closed doors. If you know that you're taking your behind back, that's the lesson for today. Keep it behind closed doors if you don't want people to know, because you more than likely gonna go back. You know what I'm saying? Pluto, he's a liar. It's not controlled damage. Then it's defamation. Defamation. Okay. Good afternoon, Chastity. Good afternoon to you. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I say what I need to say when I need to say it. And right now he ain't gave me nothing to say nothing about. So, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gave me nothing to say nothing about yet. So hopefully he don't. But I will check his behind, because that's what he needs. Hopefully mom is gonna be able to do those types of things, and tell him about himself. Hopefully she's gonna be able to do that. That will be really great. Hey, good afternoon, Tony. That would be really great. So hopefully she can get his behind together, because he needs some help. He needs some guidance. And that'll be a great thing to help him along the way. See, y'all, trying to read these comments and looking at the screen too. It's a mess. She act like she's scared of, what? I kind of gathered that too, Kiara. It's like she doesn't want to offend him. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't want to make him mad. And I get it. I understand. And the more she's around him and the more she gets a feel for him, then, she can get a little bit more, get a little bit more relaxed around him. So hopefully the more she's around him and gets relaxed, then she won't feel that way about him. It's about feeling him out, filling him out, trying to get a feel for who he is as a person, because they haven't really had any alone time to get to know each other and all of that. And that's one thing that they do need is alone time, so they can really get to know each other, and he get to know her and vice versa. And then I think a lot of that will go away. But hopefully she do get a backbone exactly at some point and tell him yes, because sometimes your mama and stuff, I don't even want to say the daddy probably so, but sometimes your mama got to be the one to put your behind in check and tell you about yourself and let you know that your shit do stink, okay? And quit acting like it don't. Sometimes you got to hear that from your mama, because people don't want to hear that from other people. So sometimes it does need to come from there. And I get it, he could have a bounce back, and try to say this and that, but that's when he's going to have to realize you can't keep holding on to the past. If you really trying to let that go and forgive her, you're going to have to let it go and forgive her. You cannot be mad and hollering about this, that, and the third. She's just uncomfortable because she really doesn't know him. I think so too, Nessa. I think so too. He don't learn to listen. Oh my God, he ain't gonna listen to her. And I don't know what to say, Jay. I don't know what to say. There's a relationship is trauma bond. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, a lot of work is gonna have to be done, and I'm glad that he is. Wasn't. I saw that she's been trying to have a relationship. I could see that. I was like, she wants to have a relationship with him, and he just, wasn't on it, wasn't feeling it. So whatever in his heart made him. I'm gonna try this. I just thought that was a good gesture. He doesn't respect her at all. The only people he respects are people that are richer than him. I know. And then he did say, well, I listen to people that's not richer than me, because just because somebody, it can is richer or wealthy or whatever the case may be, that doesn't mean that somebody, who is, doesn't have that kind of money, doesn't have the knowledge, though. You see what I'm saying? So definitely, that just because a person is in that status, and that status arena, I guess you could say, right now, that doesn't mean that they don't hold that knowledge or possess that knowledge. That comes with life experiences. People can be born into money, born into wealth and all of that, and still be dumb as a box of rocks. So that comes with life experiences when it comes to being knowledgeable about different situations and things. So again, that comes from not having an understanding about a lot of things. He is a grown child, set in his ways. Exactly. But Donna, let me see. Yeah, Donna, Donna, what will happen is life will show people that you can't be keep on living like that. Life will show you that like you said, he's stuck in his ways, but life will show you a whole different meaning of thinking you know everything and teaching you some lessons, and then you got to take a step back and wake up, or you're gonna keep on, falling on your head. So if he don't want to keep on going through with what he been going through, if he don't want to keep on going through what he's been going through, then I would suggest that he starts listening and not act like it. Being a grown child, set in his ways and everything, because we can all learn up until we close our eyes and take our last breath. So hopefully he understands that. Yeah, hopefully he understands that. That's how I'm looking at it. But yeah, the twins is happy and excited. And why they want to go straight outside? Did y'all see that? I was like, why they want to go straight outside in the dark? I guess it was a little bouncy house thing. Kids are something else. I said, it's dark outside. Why they want to go outside and play? But then they had the little bouncy house thing. So yeah, CJ, that's what he does. He let them go outside and stuff and play all the time. So they just want to go outside 24/7 if they could. But yeah, so like I said, I did see the video and I was like, oh, that's sweet. And um hopefully don't nobody get on there be talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Talking crazy and saying nothing negative. I just hope people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Let this be a good moment, a special moment. And we all have our opinions and everything about the past and stuff, but ultimately, all in all, it's gonna be between him and his mama and them getting it together. And because the relationship between him and her is going to determine the relationship that she is allowed to have with the twins. You see what I'm saying? Oh my God, my phone battery's low. I forgot to charge it up. I got a little more time. But that's going to determine the relationship that she's able to have with the twins, on how they work it out. So it's got to work out, y'all. So you see why I'm so adamant about saying that they're gonna have to work this out at some point in time, because I know she wants to, be a grandmama to the kids and everything. Such beautiful kids, like she said, they just so precious. Yeah, they are. And then when you see them, when she saw them in person, I'm sure she's had a lot of regrets about some of the things that she said now, because you can't feel that way when you look at some little innocent children. It's hard to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I know people are in their emotions and everything, but when you actually meet them, you can't feel that way. And I'm sure she didn't. But yes, back to what I was saying, because y'all know I get off the subject sometimes. But only way she's gonna be able to have a relationship with the grandkids is if him and hers relationship gets mended. I say it right. The only way that's gonna work. So they gotta figure this out. They're gonna have to work this out in order for her to be a part of the kids' life and to be able to, make up for lost time and everything. Her and Waterhead, they're gonna have to get it together, so hopefully this is a start of that, because now that the kids have met her, y'all know how kids are. Where's my granny at? Or whatever name she's gonna ask them to call her. You know what I'm saying? She might be fine with grandmama or grandma or something like that, but they're gonna be wanting to know where she's at now that they met her. So it's a lot on the line, you all. You know what I'm saying? It don't seem like it really, but if you think about it, it's a lot on the line. You got kids involved, and they done met their granny, and that's a bonding time. Them little few days they're gonna be around each other. That's gonna be bonding time, period. And it's gonna have to get right. So yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna get right. Royalty, I'm sure she's fine with I don't think she has a problem with it or whatever, because again, that's their dad. And as he said, when they over there, they his kids, and when they with her, they her kids. I don't understand the rationale behind that statement, but I'm just repeating it, although it sounds crazy. So don't hold me to it. Don't hold me to it, because I don't know. Don't hold me to it though. But yeah, so um that's all. That's how I'm looking at it for real. That's definitely how I'm looking at it. Is that I'm getting tired of holding this phones, trying to hold it as at an angle where I can see at the same time. But yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. That it's a lot on the line now, because the kids have met their granny, and they used to spend time with their daddy, of course, but now they gonna constantly and definitely be talking about their granny when they come over there and they don't see her. Where's she at? Can I talk to her? Can I see her? And all of those types of things. So yes, so I hope he don't blow it, because she seems to be well mellow, really mellow, as far as trying to get along for the sake of trying to work things out. She seems to be trying to do that when she's around him. So I hope he don't get in his feelings in 1 minute, or she do something that makes him mad, or she say something that he don't like, because he strikes me as that type. He gonna have to get over it and move past all of that for now, for the weekend. And they definitely need to seek some kind of counseling and stuff together to get back on the right path, or to build a relationship. Not get back on the right path, but to build a relationship. That's very important if it can happen. And that's all I'm looking at. That's all I'm thinking about at this point. And that the kids, they have both sides of their family. That's very important. He didn't grow up with his mom and dad, so that's very important for the twins to be able to have both sides of their family. So many families nowadays that are torn apart and don't even speak to each other. So then when kids are born and stuff, cousins and aunties and all of that, they don't get to meet the kids. Nobody knows nobody. And it's just it's enough of that going around, so we don't need to keep on putting that type of energy out there. It's already enough anger and hurt and people mad at each other. It's time to put those types of things aside now for the betterment, which is, like I said, those little bitty kids who are innocent and ain't done nothing to nobody, ain't never hurt nobody, and they just want to have fun and be loved. And every child deserves, I'm sorry what happened to him growing up, to him and his brothers, but every child deserves to be loved, to be happy, to be safe, to have their needs met. Maslow hierarchy of needs. They deserve to have food and clothing and shelter and happiness, and have their like I said, their needs met. So that's why I'm big on that. And of course, I'm just, one of those people. Also, although, like I said, I get on here and troll a little bit, but that's how I really look at really look at things. We don't need no more homes where everybody's divided and nobody's speaking it to each other, and everybody hates each other, and I can't stand her, and blah blah blah. We don't. It's time for that. Like Kira said, it's time for that type of drama to stop and be put away, and just become better individuals and be better parents for the children out there. Y'all see all these kids out here in the streets nowadays, kids getting locked up for heinous acts and getting, tremendous sentences, 20 and 30 years, and they only 18, 19 years old. We all know what that stems from. Yes, parents can raise kids, but a lot of those kids come from broken homes, no mama, no daddy, or if they had mom and daddy, nobody really cared for them. They didn't, take care of them and rear them like they should have been. And those are the things that happen as a result of that. So look at it as a totality when it comes to what's best for the kids, and put the grown folks feelings out of it. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Put the grown folks feelings out of it. And I'm saying, you ain't got to be buddy, I'm saying. You ain't got to like how royalty, you feel that royalty did your son, or whatever you feel. You don't, okay, that's fine. But you don't, put it aside, let it go, move on. Nobody's gonna be perfect. Ain't nobody. Child, it was them in a relationship. We wasn't in a relationship. It was them in a relationship. So when it comes to somebody having a lot to say about this girl and what she didn't do, or how they felt like she used them. I mean, come on now, they was in a relationship, so they were together. It wasn't a problem then, so it shouldn't be a problem now. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm wordy, and I will go around the mulberry bush to make my point. I'm sorry, I hate when I do that. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and talk about that. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long, because my phone's gonna be dead in a minute. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long, but yeah, happy birthday to the twins. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. So make sure you all drop a happy birthday in the comments. I think Kara said their birthdays today because I want to make sure. Make sure you all drop a happy birthday in the comments below. And let's just send out, good vibrations, positive vibes to the twins. And um that everything works out, and what I'm saying, that this family can mend their differences and get back on, damn it, I keep saying get back, but get on a good track and move forward in life for the sake of the twins and for the sake of themselves as well. But I'll holler at y'all a little later, and thanks for um joining my live, and don't forget to hit the like, y'all. Don't forget to hit the like, and I will see you all soon.